Welcome back to the classroom. Come on in, no late pass required. Today, we are continuing our watch through of Stranger Things Season 4. We are now on Episode 4, titled Dear Billy.
I am gonna be unwell. Prediction. I am gonna be unwell. Oh, good lord.
Yeah. So, as many of you who are watching know, this is probably the most talked about episode in the entire season, which is saying a lot because of everything that happens to be in the season that I know of as of this moment. So really excited to see, watch this for the second time and also to see how you react to it.
I'm gonna Dear Billy.
Yeah.
Dude, Max is in grave danger. Running out of time. Be patient. Oh my god.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in this episode, and so yeah, we're just gonna have to see where it goes. In the previous episode, we obviously saw that Max is now the new target of Vecna, and obviously kind of explains why Max is running out of time. We saw a couple of things with Hopper trying to make his escape, and Joyce trying to come to the rescue with Murray.
Just Joyce, man.
Yeah, we love Joyce. Elle kind of having to make the decision, do I try to get my abilities back and possibly never see my friends again, or do I just go back and, refuse the call to action?
Yeah.
From, what
is his name?
They're basically saying here. I forget the doctor's name.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up, but the doctor's name, like, he's been in a couple of different things here. I'm trying to remember. Owens, Dr. Owens?
Yeah,
that sounds right.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Dr. Owens. Yeah. So
the call to action, what is that? That's a narrative thing.
Oh yeah, the hero's journey.
Yeah. Who wrote that? It's gonna bother me.
Yeah,
I should know that. John something?
Joseph Campbell.
Campbell, there we go.
That's what it was.
All right, now it's gonna bother me. Yeah, we
were talking about this earlier.
This is Joseph Campbell. This is what happens when you put two lit nerds who are teachers in the same room.
Naturally.
This is the hero's journey. At this point, this is the call to action. This is where she has to choose whether she's gonna go down the rabbit hole.
Yep.
Or if she's gonna, take the blue pill or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So if you missed any of that, make sure to check out the card in the top right hand corner. But I'm too excited to get into this, so I'm thinking we're just gonna do it. We're jumping right into the episode.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, episode 4. Dear Billy.
Danger. Our friends live in Hawkins. My family lives in Hawkins.
And I'll work to contain the situation until 11 is ready. In the
Yeah,
meantime, it is of vital importance that you do not
they're probably safer there
No.
than they would be
Honestly,
in
yeah.
Hawkins.
Yeah.
This is difficult to
I think everybody's safer if they're not in Hawkins.
I mean, yeah, probably.
within our government.
Whoever you are,
We're friends of Owens.
They
Yeah,
are the
11
good guys.
trusted us.
11 trusted us. Now we're asking the same from you. You wrote him a letter, at least. Poor Will. Jeez.
Will needs a hug.
Will needs several hugs. More love in his life, because dude's not getting any of it.
Not from this doofus.
Oh no. I want to become a superhero again. From L.
And again, I'm not an expert on women, but you messed up.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Here's the dream team.
Yeah, for real.
It was here. When I got closer, suddenly I just...
Yeah. Got closer. She was like in a trance.
Maybe she can fight it.
It was like she was in a trance or something.
Vecna's curse.
Vecna's
Headache
curse.
started a week ago. Fred 6 days ago. I've been having them for 5 days.
Shit.
I don't know how long All I know is that for Fred and Chrissy, they both died less than 24 hours
Yep.
after their first vision.
Oh, good.
And I
24
just
hours.
saw my goddamn clock, so looks like I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Army Man Steve.
Armament Steve. Got himself a fucking lamp.
With the cord dragging behind.
Oh yeah, so the stealth check is not happening.
No. Charisma and dex are definitely his dump stats.
Oh. He is total charisma and dexterity.
Told you.
Yeah.
Jesus, what's wrong with you, Sinclair? Taking you out with this lamp.
Spiky for 8 miles.
He still does
Yeah.
care.
Oh, he very much still cares. Also, every time that little skip intro button pops up, like, absolutely not. Go away. If we really wanted to skip the intro, we would have done it by now.
Painting minis.
Painting some minis.
Honey, would you get the door?
Yes.
I love how super nerd she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, each day of covering costs $10 to DPR. That's the daily percentage rate of 7.9%. Another look at this, and he's buying me a goddamn Nintendo with Duck Hunt.
What the hell, Sinclair?
That's what we're about to find out.
We've been tricked, boys.
Oh boy.
You ever notice it's those guys, the, really white dudes with the collar, and they're always driving Jeeps?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand any of this? How did Vecna get through?
Oh, and how's he getting through now?
And why now?
Oh, and why then? Just pops out in the 50s, kills one family, and is like, just disappears. Only to
Steve's
return
got a point.
for
Yeah.
Random teens? No, I don't buy it. Straightforward my ass. You know what, honestly, Henderson? A little humility.
Sorry.
I love grown up Steve.
I love Steve as well.
We have a plan.
I love them.
Thanks to Nancy's newspaper minions, we are now rock star psychologists. I'm now Ruth, and I'm Rose.
Ruth? Nice GPA.
Told them we'd like to speak with Victor Creel for a thesis work. When I'm over, we're gonna have to convince him that we are too. That, like him, we are true. Holy shit, there's a little ballerina.
Academic scholar. She's giving you an academic scholar vibe.
But she will. Oh, please tell me.
She's not the type.
Yeah.
Busy. It's still busy.
For that, I think you very much need to be on time.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah.
Very tense.
He spits a lot of truth bombs.
Yeah. His delivery could use work, though.
Yeah, it's high intelligence, low charisma. That's just.
I believe this is the Russian or the Soviet anthem.
That's right.
I believe so. Don't
Okay.
quote me on that, though.
Through the forest, you will see a church.
Don't pretend to be an expert in Soviet history.
Right.
Eating answers with your sexy woman. She saves your life because of friendship.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It takes him like a prison camp halfway around the world to realize she's into him.
Yeah,
You big dope.
That lady's just supposed to keep it contained. Like, you can contain any of this without...
No.
I mean,
He's not
You
wrong.
need ill.
If you keep staring at that, it's not gonna change, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You can say crumple it up, stupid.
maybe I should have said something. And if I would have said that thing, then maybe she'd want me there with her. Wherever she is.
Struggling to say it. Like you said it last season.
You're gonna see
Yeah, I
it
don't
again.
get that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever you didn't say.
Afraid of the commitment? Like, I don't even know.
He's a guy.
He's a guy.
She's gonna be okay. He's been good to us and good to Al, but
Yeah.
he wasn't able to protect me. That was you guys who saved me. That was you guys.
Yep. Not wrong.
Looks like it's gonna be fast again.
It's always up to them again.
It says, isn't it? We're hungry.
I could eat.
I could. It's like one of my wife's favorite phrases.
Okay.
We make everything fresh here at Surfer Boy except for our pineapple, which comes from a can. But I still highly recommend slapping some juicy pineapple on your pie. Fruit on your pizza's gnarly, you say. Well, I say try before you deny.
Try before you deny.
Screw pineapple on a pizza. That is just barbaric.
Oh, it's good. Pineapple and olive? Not bad.
Hard pass.
You needed something? Just hanging out.
I'd take pineapple on my pizza over pepperoni any day of the week.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, what is this?
It's a failsafe for after. Yeah, if they don't work out.
Wait,
Yeah.
things are gonna work out.
No, I don't need you to reassure me right now and tell me that it's all gonna work out, because people have been telling me that my entire life, and it's almost never true.
Kind of had a rough life.
Yeah.
It's never true. I mean, of course, this asshole curses me. Should have seen that one coming.
Henderson, that super walkie of yours better reach Penhurst.
That's super walkie of yours.
I love how he calls him Henderson.
Yep. Watching her.
Let me do the talking, if that's even possible.
It's not only possible, it's inevitable, because shortly I'll be dead from cancer.
I know, Larry. Quite well, actually.
Uh-oh.
Those who can't do, teach.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I hate people like that.
Yeah.
We can only learn so much in a classroom.
Because nobody takes girls seriously in this field. They just don't. We don't look the part or whatever, but can I tell you a story? 1978. My counselor.
She is like doing her persuasion check.
Story of the Victoria
Yeah.
massacre. And little Petey McHugh, you know Petey, right, Ruth?
Of course.
Yeah. Little Petey McHugh started sobbing right there on the spot, full on hyperventilating.
I'd say it's more of a deception check.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
But not 'cause I was scared,
His is gonna be real high.
Oh yeah, the DC you gotta clear is like a 19 or a 20. You gotta get like
At least.
pretty high.
But I wanted to be you. That's all I ask.
She rolled a 19 with bonuses.
Oh yeah, I'd say even close to a nat 20 on that roll. If it wasn't a nat 20, it was a 19 with bonuses.
Yep.
If things go sideways, I should mention I'm now a black belt in karate.
Yeah, black belt, you know, casual.
I got you good. Hey.
Oh jeez.
I'm you.
Little eccentric, you know. Little.
Love that.
Just choice.
Yuri money. I hear it.
Oh.
Look it on the jaw.
Быстро встать!
Ooh.
This is gonna hurt.
Руки!
Oh my goodness, that guy didn't even go down either. Dude took a bunch of metal chains to the face and he didn't even go down.
What is this dude's AC?
He's got a high number of hit points, a little bit higher up on the food chain here. Oh goodness. two of them can take a beating.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, that's gonna let everybody know.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't think he's getting up after that one.
No.
If I had to make a guess. Oh.
He's doing this barefoot.
He's doing this barefoot.
That's the unrealistic part of the show. Oh, boom. Well,
those guards are they no longer exist.
Yeah,
they've been.
The evidence has been well and truly buried.
Yes.
Going straight up a hill.
No, that's gotta reach the.
This is giving me Black Ops 1 vibes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Every step, every journey starts with single step. This is ours!
I wouldn't let her go by herself anywhere.
No.
Right? I'm not even answering that question. Yes.
Listen, last season, you can't blame.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to happen, baby. Promise.
Oh no.
Nothing you don't deserve.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mom, let go of me.
You think some letters are going to make things right? You've broken everything. Your time is almost at an end.
Mom was never there.
I'm fine, just drive.
On very borrowed time.
Please just go.
Yeah.
These are our gardens.
Yep. I mean, Steve's always killing it as a babysitter, so.
They like it here.
It's always good when it's a good facility. At least in that regard. Well,
mental health facility in the 80s?
Yeah, it's fair.
It's a particularly calming effect on the broken mind. The right song, particularly one which holds some personal meaning, can prove a salient stimulus.
Then we could really rub it in Professor Bradley's face when we get back to campus.
Professor Bradley, I don't...
You said the wrong name.
Bradley.
Robin's trying her best. She was doing very well, and then it wasn't taking notes.
You got visitors. Real pretty ones.
Why do you have to make it creepy, dude? Yeah.
Victor?
Uh.
My name is Nancy.
Uncomfy.
Nancy Wheeler.
We think it's back.
Noise.
Yeah. That's fun. That's pleasant.
For knocking some sense into me, I mean, I was being a total self-pitying idiot.
I didn't say it.
Go, Mike is doing
right
amount of apologizing here.
You don't have to say anything. They're great. It's just, it's Hawkins. It's not the same without you.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe I was worrying too much.
Will
about
was the
Mel.
catalyst.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I feel like I lost you or something. I think we should work together. I think it'll be like we're a team. Friends.
Oh, Will.
I love Will.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm starting to buy the theory a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh
shit.
What the hell was that? Stay here! What's going on? Come back, shit! We gotta go! We gotta get ready!
Oh. Oh. Fuck. Wait, are those the army dudes?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Killed one of the agents already. This guy's being a badass. Oh my goodness. These guys have got assault weapons, and dude is rocking them with a pistol here. Wow, he's got good aim.
This guy could give Nance a run for her money.
Yeah, for real. I shoot, you run.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez, he got hit.
Yeah.
I get cold feet with layers on.
Right.
In summer.
Yeah.
This dude is in, like, you know, tail end of Russian winter, running around in
no socks, no gloves, no hat.
And we also have to think that his feet are still broken.
Yeah.
Oh, at this point, it's probably numbed out, so he's probably fine in that regard. Not even like there's heat in that building there either.
No.
Well, it's probably better than being outside.
Yeah.
Freaking Wrangler's jeans.
You can't get them in Soviet Russia. Peanut butter. Really the good stuff.
Oh. Oh, Hop. Jeez.
He's led a rough life.
Yeah.
He's also one bad day away from becoming a super villain.
Yeah, that too.
You're telling me there's no spoons?
I don't think he gives a shit.
No, I don't think he does.
That's too much time looking for spoons.
Just spooning peanut butter with your hand is making me anxious. It's gross. What a dickhead. Fuck you, Yuri.
Вот Юрий думает, а почему вы не оставите себе беглого здесь? Продажный надзиратель.
Yeah. Or he's already out. Asshole.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
We're pretty capitalistic for a commie there, you fucker.
Sorry, poor buddy.
I think that might kind of be the point. And everybody is super focused right now.
Yeah.
Turn here.
Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, done.
I told you. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Okay?
You're not fine at all.
As fine as someone who's hurtling towards a gruesome death can be.
You know you can talk to me, right?
He's still trying to reach that olive branch out.
Yeah.
Pushing me away. Just talk to me, to your friends. We're right here. I'm right here. Okay?
Victor, I know this is hard.
You don't know!
This guy's not insane. He went through some shit, I'm sure.
No, I assure you, I am still very much in hell.
Oh, jeez.
Her great uncle had died, leaving us a small fortune.
Small fortune.
Buy a new home, a new life. We had 1 month of peace in that house.
Only 1 month of peace.
Then it began.
Jeez.
Animals, mutilated, tortured.
That's not
My
great.
family began to have encounters. I began to have encounters of my own.
This is just messed up.
Hiding, nesting, somewhere within the shadows. It cursed our town. It cursed our home. It took Virginia first.
Jeez, yeah.
I tried to get the children out to save them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
But I was back to France. Back in the war.
Oh shit.
It was a memory. I had thought German soldiers were inside. I ordered it selling.
It's a family. Oh god.
This demon, it was taunting me. I heard another voice. At first I believed it was an angel. And I followed her. Only to find myself.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Yeah.
While I was away, the demon took my children. I tried to join them. I tried. Hatch, stop the bleeding.
Who was she? Victor.
Is he everything you hoped he would be?
Not getting anything else out of it.
Oh god.
There's no punches being pulled in this one, buddy.
I imagine that if I had, that you would still be here. And everything would be right again.
Does it feel like anything to you?
I imagine that we could have become friends. I stood there and I watched.
Feels guilty.
For a while, I tried to be happy.
It's guilt.
Normal.
A lot of guilt here.
Oh, that's what attracts him.
But
That's what Vecna's going at.
I think that maybe
okay.
was like that day too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Billy. Love your shitty little sister, Max.
People saying that sounds very close to a suicide note.
Yeah. Oh, not you. Damn.
Steve, just give her some time. I have, all right, Sinclair? I'm calling it. She wants to get a lawyer.
Babysitter getting into action here.
Max, time to get you up, yeah? Max. Max. Max.
Jeez.
Max.
Max. I've been waiting
Super
to hear
unsettling.
these words, Max.
Wanted her to say it.
So very long.
Wake up! Hey.
Billy, no, it's not true.
That's why you stood there, isn't it, Max? It's okay, you can admit it now.
Preying on all the insecurities.
Yeah.
You're hiding.
Billy, that's
not true. I swear, I
That
swear it's not true.
is why you feel such guilt.
He's just toying with her. They can get in range, get into contact.
Victor said the night of the attack, everything went on in the house, but he made specific mention of music. He said music was playing. And then when we asked him about the angel, he started to hum. Say nighty night, kiss me, hold me tight and tell me.
In the little dream of me.
Yeah, Ella Fitzgerald.
Voice of an angel.
Yeah. Hatch said that music can reach parts of the brain that words can't. So maybe that's the key, a lifeline.
A lifeline back to reality.
It's worth a shot.
Oh shit.
What? No, my God! Hey!
You dropped your shoe!
All the patients rooting for them. He's right there.
From the vaccine.
It's Robin, we copy.
Holy shit, finally! Please, please, please tell me you guys have this figured out!
Now she wants the help. Something a little different this time.
Spotify would have come in handy.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god, this is unsettling.
So it's a little more upside downy. Lock again.
Oh.
What are you doing in here, Max?
That is a
Come back to me. Would you like to join them?
Unsettling feeling.
It's right here, I got it! Go, now!
They can't help you, Max.
That this song is all around TikTok?
I want a letter. We're right here. I'm right here.
Yeah, let's go!
Stress.
I thought we lost you. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah.
Uh,
I knew that was robbery.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You understand why the song is so popular right now?
Actually, it hasn't popped up on my TikTok.
Oh, well, it's gonna now.
Oh, God.
So we just finished watching episode 4, Dear Billy. And I will tell you right now, it is no easier watching it the second time around. I was nearly crying that entire time. So something that a lot of people have been mentioning about this particular episode is that it is telling kind of a mini story for this particular episode here. Max goes on a very similar journey that a lot of suicide survivors have gone through. And, you know, many survivors of suicide have come out in severe support of this particular episode because of the fact that it painted a near perfect representation of somebody trying to go through suicide. And like at the very end there, like that line of her saying like, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Like that right there is supposedly like it's a phrase that is used by suicide survivors like when they're found, like basically saying like, I'm still here.
I've heard
a lot, and you know, many, as they've said before as well, many suicide survivors, they're like part of the way through it, basically like the no turning back, and they always have that moment of regret.
Yeah.
Basically saying like, I wish I could turn back, but I can't now. And so like this entire thing right here, like the flashes of memories to her friends and her family and the people who she wanted to reach out to but struggled to, and like they still were there for her.
Those were all like suicide.
Yeah, and so yeah, each of those were very similar to that of what a suicide note looks like. So like this singular episode here, definitely a theme on suicide survivors, at least from the interpretation I've seen. And so obviously you could probably see why this episode in particular is talked about a lot. Max's journey, like Max is the main character of this episode,
right,
by far. Everybody else is doing whatever they can to try and save her,
right.
And so you know, we see Nancy and Robin go off to try and figure out you know, Victor Creel's whole deal.
Yeah.
You know, Robin pulls that nat 20 to get them in, but then crit fails on memorization.
Yeah.
And so
crit fails for history check.
Yes. And so thankfully they're able to figure things out. But what did you think about Victor Creel?
It was really depressing.
Yeah.
Like, it was, you can tell like it's one of those things where obviously he was a victim of circumstance. You know,
yeah.
Like I said before, I think that the thing that draws Vecna to these people is guilt. Right?
So
because it was the one guy, Larry, is that his name?
That sounds right.
Larry running over his
like hitting, you know, getting in a car accident,
getting
hitting
a car
run.
accident. It was Chrissy who,
I don't know necessarily know if guilt was the right feeling for her.
I think it was, because if you think about like think about a person who's in a position who's got a terrible family member, specifically a parent.
Mm-hmm.
That family member is, I think, you know, gone, because I think she turned into like the creepy mask thing.
Definitely still riding that train.
Regardless of it, she's dead, right? She was a horribly abusive person.
Yep.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it from the perspective of someone, that's your family member. you still have an inherent love for that person.
Yeah.
But you can also still want them not to be around because they're a horrible person.
Right.
So that's where I'm getting at with guilt. She wanted her mom dead because her mom was horrible.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was ever explicitly shown or mentioned that like she wanted her mom dead.
Well,
it almost seemed like
you can imply it almost.
Yeah. If we're going
but that's my point is that the guilt you feel because I've how I ended up on this side of TikTok, I'll never know. But I've mental health, I don't know, whatever. I've heard multiple times from multiple people that that's how you feel. Is you want that person gone because they're terrible people.
Right.
But they're also part of who make up you, so you feel an inherent guilt for wanting someone not to be around.
Okay, interesting.
So that's kind of my interpretation of that. And then there's all the stuff with Billy with Max, and then and
so I can definitely see the guilt there. I guess
with the main dude with Victor, he orders a strike on a civilian population in World War II, which
was brutal.
That was brutal, but it was coming from a history teacher perspective. Not that I obviously don't like it.
Right.
That's not the right word, but I appreciated it because that so many times, particularly in World War II, the United States is romanticized.
Right.
And again, going to war with the Nazis, beating the Nazis is the end goal was great. Clearly the Nazis had to go.
Yeah.
Right? Clearly the Japanese Empire had to go.
Right.
But what I'm getting at is it's been romanticized to the point where we're always just the benevolent good guys.
Right.
Right? Like we've always, other wars and stuff, you can be like, yeah, we did some shady shit, but like, oh, at least we were good in World War II. No. we did a lot of shady shit in World War II. There's a line in Captain America's, I think it's the second one.
Okay.
When Nick Fury says, world's greatest generation, you guys did some nasty stuff. That's what he's implying.
Yeah.
And what I appreciated about it is so often, again, in fiction in particular, the United States is painted as, this benevolent force. And yes, we did a lot of good, but on that, the road is a lot less clean than people are comfortable talking about.
Yeah.
And I think bringing that kind of history, at least from a teacher's perspective, and a history teacher in particular, bringing that kind of in and letting people know that it's not accessible because the show's terrible.
Right.
It's wonderful and I love it, but I hate it at the same time. I just want to make that painfully clear. But like bringing it in such a way, kind of, it makes it accessible and it makes it like, bad shit happens in Stranger Things, but bad shit happens in real life.
Yeah. Kind of making that connection. I do like that.
There's a lot of moving parts. And it also touches, because so often, again, not to go on a history teacher's rant, but so often, like video games, and I'm guilty of this too. It's fun playing as the good guy and beating the crap out of Nazis. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
It is fun. Call of Duty, that's Call of Duty's brand.
Right.
Go fight the Nazis.
Yeah.
Right? But like, it never shows the psychological part of it. It never shows like the guilt and the trauma and stuff. It's just big beefy dude, sergeant go pow, go beat the Nazis, but like you in that way you never see that. And to have Stranger Things, also kind of break it down to show that there was terrible things in war, and you have to move on, and you're a changed person, and there's a lot of, I don't know, I'm just coming up with this. There's a lot of good history stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
There's the whole, I think I'm reading too much into this because I am a history teacher, but there's a lot of the like Pax Americana stuff in there after the war, we're the world's greatest country.
Yeah.
And because he gets the American dream, he gets the house, he gets the little
he has the family,
fans and the family and stuff. And then, obviously I don't think Vecna is a metaphor for all the terrible shit that was happening during the what's called Pax Americana during the 50s. I'm definitely reading way too much into this.
I mean, we don't know.
Because
Maybe.
I am a complete history teacher who's gone off the rails.
Naturally, but that's okay.
But I do appreciate that whether they did it on purpose or I'm just making shit up in my crazy head, that there could be a metaphor for that. Like, look, we beat the Nazis and everything, and that's great, but like, you still take shit with you, and the 50s were not nearly as jolly as a lot of people want to admit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of moving parts with like mental health, and there's a lot of moving like. I prefer the basketball stuff after this episode. Yeah. Being perfectly honest.
Yeah, we didn't see any of the basketball team this time around, which was I mean, that's good because this episode really needed the focus on Max and her journey.
But yeah, I totally tangented there, and if you have any like, if you want to get me back on track, I totally get it. But like, that's all good. That was my like from both like a mental health thing and from like a history teacher thing. That was kind of my takeaways. From that episode.
I do kind of like how you took that stance because, in all honesty, I didn't even think of those things while first watching that, and so like it makes for a lot deeper levels of symbolism going on here. Which this show is all about symbolism, like
and again, I don't know the Vecna stuff. I think I'm just completely steering into the skid. I genuinely don't think they were doing a metaphor for that. I think it's just, but I do, and I don't know if they were necessarily trying to make a point with the World War II stuff, but just from someone who who's a history nerd and who's a history teacher, I do appreciate that kind of thing, but like that's not the trauma of the episode, which is horrendous.
That's the trauma to set up
the trauma for the episode.
Which is insane because like this episode really
the attempted suicide thing, that was hard. That was hard. That was that's especially given history, such things. That was hard to watch. That really was hard to watch.
Like I said, they're like I go back and listen to the more like instrumental version of that song, like the kind of the version that they play at the end there. I tear up every single time because like
it was rough. It was rough. The spider thing, still not well. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure I'm not gonna like the reason for it, but the stepping on the eggs thing, and like I cannot tell you the irrational fear as someone who has arachnophobia. I can't tell you the irrational fear I have about that. I just
stepping on an egg sack and just
freaks me right the hell out. And I have to say the sound design for this show is immaculate, but I also really hate it because I hate the spider thing. I hate the like
crunchiness,
and I hate the or whatever the heck the tentacly thing. Oh God, it wigs me out. But
it's hats off to the everybody who works on this show. This
is a great show. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the way it makes me. I like the end of the journey's always really difficult. In every season, and this one in particular is mind-numbingly difficult. But the payoff is, even in the small ways, is always definitely worth it.
Like the payoff in this episode, like powerful.
Oh, big time.
Powerful. And like I honestly, the first time around, kind of like what you were seeing there, when it cut off with her running and it went black. That's what did you see my face? I was like, I honestly thought first time around, like I stood up, I had like my hands in my hair, and I was like, and my wife and I are just yelling at the TV like, no, you can't end it there, no.
I genuinely thought that it was gonna end like that.
And they would have done that. Oh, they totally would have pulled that shit. But
because
I think
again, like Stranger Things doesn't give a fuck about your feelings.
No,
it does not. It never did. It's never gonna. And if you think it is, I'm sorry, you're fooling yourself.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That might be the best episode I will never watch again. At least not for a while.
Not for a while. Yeah. No, I can totally understand that.
And I see it just gets better. It just gets better.
The show definitely kind of has just been doing this, which is insane because like the quality of the show already started pretty high, and then it just kept on climbing.
And I will say hats off for you for sitting me down and getting me through episode 4 of the first season, because after episode 4 of the first season I was checked out. Like, this is painfully boring. It's not going anywhere.
Right. And that's because the first season is very much a
but then once 5 hits, it's like and then you never stop.
It escalates. But they had to do world building, characterization. It's a lot more of like character based world building stuff.
And as I've said, on my rants about the first Star Wars movies and stuff, like world building's boring. It is. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. You want lasers and you want like monsters and crap like that. But like it was completely necessary, and I was impatient. I've been accused of such things. I don't see it. But it was totally worth getting through, and then the continued pick up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So to briefly talk about a couple of other things here. Pop, Enzo, Joyce, Murray all got screwed over.
Yeah.
Really awesome escape scene. But then after that, it just all kind of went to shit and back. I don't know. What do you think is going to happen to all of them?
Again, they have to live. Right?
Okay.
Like from at least they have to survive a little longer. At least to the end of the season, I'm sure.
Right.
From a narrative standpoint. But I don't foresee them getting out of whatever nonsense it is by the end of the next episode. I think it's gonna be like the last season when they were underneath the Russian bunker thing.
Yep.
And you saw them, and again, this is credit to the writing and to the pacing. You saw them in that Russian thingy for 2 episodes, which for a mini series is a long burn.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I don't foresee them getting out anytime soon.
Right.
I really hope Hop just goes ham and like starts kicking ass, and I would love to see Joyce start kicking ass.
Oh yeah, we love that, obviously. And then kind of the last thing to kind of wrap up on here, we see the crew out in California. Military shows up. And I for one want to talk about the amazing camera work that happens with like all the fighting that's inside.
Yes.
That's like really... even if it wasn't a continuous take, it looks like a continuous take. I think they might have done like a jump cut, like when they hit the wall and like kind of kept on going. But like most of that was a like single take, which is
the thing I find I appreciate and I really thought was cool is I'm a connoisseur of action movies, but the problem with action movies, and I'll be the first one to admit it, is the shaky cam during the fight scenes. It's hard to see the choreography. Right. With that, you could, and it was damn good fight choreography.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you can call it fight choreography.
It's still fight. It's still fight. I would say fight choreography.
If you
yeah,
want to
absolutely.
Be a complete movie nerd,
because
I don't know.
There's still beats that you still have to hit.
Right.
Fight choreography, I would say, is actually more like dancing than it is actually.
Oh, it's
fighting.
a complete dance.
Yeah.
But like it was really cool because there was a lot happening. You had the
a lot of moving
soldiers
parts,
flanking them and stuff, and like it was very smooth without it feeling like a half-assed Nerf fight.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yes. And so, like, I appreciated that scene a lot. Obviously,
it's pretty sad when that's the breather you get.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's the breather in this episode is all of that going on. And so, you know, one agent goes down, the other one gets severely injured. They manage to get away because of Argyle, the friendly neighborhood stoner man.
Love that. I'm telling you, he reminds me of the dude from a Goofy movie.
Oh, that's
his
great.
Stoner buddy.
Yep.
The Cheese Whiz guy.
Oh.
He's got a name. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember either, but maybe we'll look that up. But great episode. Great thoughts, you know, love the little rant there, but would love to know what you guys think. Feel free to leave any of your thoughts and reactions down in the comments down below, because I love reading through those things and seeing what you guys think. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this, because like I'm still not entirely over this episode after watching it a second time. And make sure to subscribe, because we have a lot of fun doing these and we love to continue making more of them. And so in the meantime, class, you are officially dismissed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.